Should get this pelt back to Daphne at the temple.
Hello everyone, in this video I have a walkthrough on how to beat the Kalydonian Boar on Nightmare difficulty, and holy cow, this guy is a legendary animal and is incredibly tough to beat. Real quick, in the top right corner of the screen, that is where the Daughters of Artemis quest is located in the sacred landscape of Apollo. So yeah, make sure to go and activate that quest. Once you activate it, you can get a legendary bow after you bring the skin of this Kalydonian boar back to the quest person. You also can activate the quest after you've killed the boar as long as you have the skin on you. And then in the bottom right corner of the screen, that's where the Kalydonian boar is going to be located. That's where we're fighting right this moment. Here's the skill setup that I'm using. And then also bottom right corner of the screen, that's the gear setup that I have. Okay. So this guy is very tough. One more thing real quick, skills, I'm using Second Wind, Bull Rush, Ring of Chaos, and then I'm also using Flaming Attacks. And then I also have one other ability that I didn't really cover that was in the skill setup. This is ability you get at level 16. I can't remember exactly the name of it, but it is level 16 ability, and then you have to have 3 bars of adrenaline in your to be able to activate it. It's in the warrior set of your skills. And anyways, once you press R, as long as you're close enough to this boar, you're going to be able to do a set of like very, very strong attacks in a row to this boar. But I would suggest against using it on this boar because I think it queues up maybe 6 or 7 attacks in a row, and the boar is likely going to dodge after the first 2 hits. So it's kind of a waste of 3 bars of adrenaline, I would say, in my opinion, just because the boar moves so much. Okay, back into this fight now. So when you're taking out this boar, there's going to be 3 different bars of health that this boar has, and at each one of these bars, after you take out the first bar, there's going to be 4 of these smaller boars that come to attack you, like what is happening right now that you're seeing. So once you get to that first chunk, you have to take out these 4 boars, and they will come in all, like, they just appear. They appear out of the grass. Anywhere that you're not looking, essentially, they're going to come in charging at you. And you just have to, once that happens, just start running around in circles and just keep using your dodge button. Whatever the button is for PS4, Xbox One, or PC, just keep on using your dodge button. And it wouldn't hurt to hold in the dodge button either. That way you can do rolling dodges, which most of the time I would say are pretty darn beneficial. Anyways, those boars, once they come out, once they stop charging you, dodge and then do a single or 2 attacks at the same time, and then just like little jabbing attacks. And then make sure you keep on activating your flaming ability because that doesn't cost any adrenaline, and it only takes those small boars 1 or 2 hits to get on fire. That's going to help you take them down faster. Once they're done, then you're going to go into the next round of fights against this Kalydonian boar. And as you can see, I think I only hit this boar with 2 hits out of that 3 adrenaline bar attack that I had. So yeah, honestly, I would say it's a very good ability to use, but just on this Kalydonian boar, it's not that great. Just because he's going to dodge your attacks most likely. Okay, now we got him down to the second bar, and what I've been doing with this boar has like 3 separate attacks. Here's the small boars once again. But yeah, the Kalydonian boar has like 3 different main attacks that it uses on you. It's got like a lunging attack with its head. It kind of like charges you. Then there's a second attack where it kind of like shifts its head from side to side. That's a decently damaging attack. Both of the lunging attack and that like sideswipe head attack, both of those hits will do about a quarter of your health. And then I think they can like hit the sideswipe attack can like hit you twice. So I mean that probably does about half. And then there's like the side attack where kind of like that small boar just did right there. The big boar, the Kalydonian boar, will do that. It kind of like sidesteps like 3 times, and then it shifts its whole body weight into you. And that will either knock you on the ground or stun you. And that takes about half to like around half of your health, I would say. And then there's of course going to be, like you just saw right there, there's going to be that lunging attack that happens right afterwards. So if you get hit by that sideswipe attack, you need to dodge as soon as possible, otherwise you might die all in one go because it's nightmare difficulty. Nightmare difficulty is really tough. Okay, now what I'm doing is the boar, oh, and then the one other thing, so it does a head rush attack if you're close enough, and if you're further away, it's going to charge you into a head rush attack. So yeah, be warned of that too, because it's hard to dodge when the Kalydonian boar is moving so fast. But a really easy way to just deal with the boar is to just constantly run around in circles, like we're doing right now. and then do a couple quick jabbing hits, like maybe 2 to 3 hits, and then if you are able to dodge that head rush attack, right now just running in a circle right here, and then I see that the boar is not attacking me, so I'm just going to lean in for a couple tips. But if you see the boar and then you dodge its attack like that, the head rush attack, if you dodge that attack and then you get that moment where the time kind of slows down, that's a perfect time to hold in shift and then keep on clicking. If you hold in shift and keep on clicking, you're going to start, or this is for PC, whatever the button is to break shields or do strong attacks on the consoles for PS4 or Xbox One, hold in that button and just keep on clicking, and you can actually combo your strong attacks. You don't only do just one attack. If you keep on holding in shift, you can keep comboing those strong attacks. And those strong attacks, especially at level 16 right now, they do so much more damage if you get a critical too. So like on the very final attack, I can do about 4,000 damage if it's a critical. And as you can see right there, on just my my regular combo attacks, I'm only doing 1,300 combo damage on a critical. So 4,000, that's huge. The downside, of course, of the strong attacks is it's a little bit slower and you're much more vulnerable to getting hit. So like on these small boars, I'm probably not going to use any strong attacks at all because there's 4 of them and they're all charging me. They're all very fast. I do not want to get killed by them. So strong attacks probably aren't going to play a role while taking these guys out. I'm just going to keep on dodging, do 1 or 2 hits on these guys, and I'm going to keep activating my flaming attacks, because every single time I activate my flaming attacks, it takes about 1 or 2 hits on these small boars. They start on fire. It does extra damage to them. And I'm a little bit low on health right now, so I'm just running away, dodging, trying to get a little bit more adrenaline. And then I see that guy missed an attack on me. I'm going to finish him off. But I paid the price because I did too many attacks all at once. The 3rd boar came out, or this would be the 4th one technically now. The 4th and final boar came out of nowhere and charged me. I almost died because of that. Took about a quarter of my health away and I had only a little sliver left. And I used one of my adrenaline bars to heal, but I still need some more adrenaline, so I'm just going to do a couple attacks. Once again, I should have only done 2 jabs on that guy. That you really do pay the price for doing 3 to 4 attacks on these guys, because it gives them an opportunity to they'll absorb the hits and just attack you anyway. So yeah, just got to be really careful of that. Anyways, now once you take out that 4th and final boar after doing those dodge and then attacks, then you're going to have the final fight with the Kalydonian Boar. And by the way, one other quick thing, make sure not to go out of the ring where you're attacking this boar. If you leave the zone, then the boar is going to instantly start healing, and you don't want that. Okay, and then the boar is attacking very fast right now, and its final bar of health, it is going to go nuts. It just constantly keeps doing these charge attacks on you. It's like it enters a moment of rage, I would say. And don't do your strong attacks on it. I do right here, and just a little bit ago, I did a strong attack, and I landed it, but then I paid the price. And then once again, I just about hit this guy with a strong attack, but then he instantly came for me. I barely dodged, and then I was going to do another attack, and then he sideswiped me and hit me again, so I lost a bunch of health. And I'm being a little too aggressive right here. As you can see, I should be running around in a circle and just dodging and doing 1 to 2 hits at a time. That honestly I would say is the best. Just be patient, dodge, do 1 to 2 hits at a time with your spear. If you're using a spear, I would suggest using a spear. I think the range is phenomenal. But yeah, just keep on doing those 1 to 2 hits at a time, and you should be able to slowly take down the boar at the very end there. The ending is the worst, and yes, it sucks if you lose at the end because you just spent 8 minutes to take out the boar. But anyways, we took out the boar, worked out very well. We got the skin. We returned to Daphne, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. And then you finish the quest, you get Artemis's bow. Legendary bow, like I said, you unlock a new engraving, and then this bow has plus 20% damage with predator shot ability, so it's awesome. So that's all I have for you in this video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Post any questions or requests you have in the comments section. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.